Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. Tune in for a vibrant mix of fashion, finance, and life's essential foundations. Join us for expert interviews, insightful discussions, and empowering insights to elevate your lifestyle. From fashion trends to financial tips and personal growth strategies, we've got you covered. So grab your headphones and get ready to be inspired. Tune in now to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show and embark on this exciting journey with us.
Welcome back, everyone, here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. And we are here with Chris Bedgood, and he is a longtime real estate investor, also a veteran, and he's doing solar business right now with us. So let's get down to the process of providing solar to the homeowners. How does that work, Chris?
Yeah, that's great. A lot of people I call solar curious right now. They've heard a lot. They've had people knocking on their doors. They either have solar but not a battery, or they don't have solar because there's a lot of misinformation out there, right? And so as a real estate investor, one of my goals is to bring attention to the solar business and kind of get rid of some of those misconceptions and misunderstandings about
what
how
are
it works.
some of the misconceptions?
That you still have to buy solar, meaning you have to come out of pocket with thousands and thousands of dollars to do that. There are now programs where you don't have to do that. Some of the misconceptions are that you have to lease solar, where you have a lien on your house. That is now, you don't have to have that anymore. There are now programs that are backed by California to install solar plus a battery on your home with no lien on your house. So there's also just a lot of confusion as to how the rates work, how the costs work, and how utility companies are actually a monopoly. And solar actually gives you back control. Plus, it gives you safety and predictability so that you know as long as the sun is shining and even through the clouds, you're getting solar and it's going into your battery. So your battery at night is actually charging your house and providing that electricity rather than the utility company. A lot of people don't really understand how that works.
Okay, can you illustrate how it works in the house?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like you have something to show, right?
Yeah, so nowadays, what most people don't understand is the old way was to have solar panels on your roof, and then you'd be, at nighttime when the sun went down, you'd be on the grid. The grid is the utility company.
Okay.
And the utility companies now are bringing power in, most of it from out of state. So now what we do is we install batteries, so the solar panels are now filling the battery all day long. And so when the sun goes down, instead of going onto the grid to charge your house, your battery is charging it. And that keeps the utility companies from charging you so much money at night. A lot of people don't even look at their bill. They're like an ostrich, their head in the sand. They don't want to look at it. They just try to conserve energy at night when they really don't have to. If you get solar plus a battery, you now are free of those extreme charges at nighttime. A lot of people don't realize that they're getting charged a low rate during the day, but when the sun goes down, they're actually the utility companies are actually bringing in power from out of state through all these toll booths. I call them toll booths.
Okay.
And why do that? Why pay for the utility company to charge you exorbitant rates so they can deliver power to you when all you really need to do, with no money out of pocket anymore, mind you, is to install a system on your house with a battery so you're storing it and generating it right on site. Your house is now technically a power generating station.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we have some sort of a idea in terms of savings? I mean, what would be the percent if somebody just go ahead and start with the solar?
Sure. So savings is really technically based, and I'm not trying to avoid the question, it's based on your current consumption.
Okay.
So how I analyze your consumption is I look at your current bill. We look at the graph for the last 12 months. We analyze what you're consuming and what you would like to consume, meaning would you like to buy an electric car? You know, would you like to use your air conditioner more? And we gauge how you're consuming it. And then we want to design a system around the production that you want. Do you want to have exactly what you're using, or do you want to have a little bit more? Sometimes people are going to get a pool. Sometimes people already have a pool. Sometimes there's only 2 people in a 5-bedroom house. Sometimes there's 6 people in a 5-bedroom house. So everyone is consuming more. So the reason why it's hard to give you a price is because we tailor it towards what you need and what you use. But here is the goal. SDG&E, Edison, they all have a rate. They are charging you a rate during the day. They're charging you a different rate at night. The rate at night is higher. Our goal is to get your rate with solar down below your lowest rate. That should bring your payment down below what it is now. Now, here's what's really cool is when you go solar, we're locking you into a 25-year rate. You know what your rate is going to be for the next 25 years. And 25 years ago, I think it was Bill Clinton that was in office. If we could have had those rates, so can you imagine locking in a rate and a payment that you know now for the next 25 years? And that's what my goal is to do, is to get everyone, get their house inspected. Because to be honest, a lot of houses are not prepared for solar. Their main panel may be bad. Their roof may be bad. But I have ways to overcome that where we can get the solar company to actually pay for those upgrades, but we have to do an inspection on your home first.
So this is actually really good, especially for the San Diego homeowners, because the electricity is so high right now.
Yes, San Diego.
They've changed the rates.
San Diego is one of the highest, if not the highest, utility in the country, believe it or not.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't realize that. So going solar plus a battery, it gives you that comfort. And let's just say that we have power outages. Mm-hmm. Let's say you have an elderly parent. Let's say you have machines that you want to use all the time. Batteries overcome that because it backs up your home. If the power goes out, you won't even know it.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. Well, so what is the best time, or what's the best way for them to get a hold of you, Chris?
Yeah, I have an email address and phone number. They can get a hold of me. Would you like me to give that now?
Yes.
They can get a hold of you if you want. Get a hold of you, contact you.
That's right.
And then you can contact me however you would like to do that.
Okay. Well, so if you are interested in learning more about solar, or, work with Chris, I think he's an amazing individual that can really guide you in terms of implementing solar into your home and save money, right? You can call me at 619-453-4664. Again, that's 619-453-4664. And again, this is so exciting that we have someone like Chris who can really help you with saving, your electricity. So, Chris, any last words for our listeners?
I appreciate that. Yeah. So I like to say that I am in your corner. Okay. You may have people coming around knocking on the door, and that's great. If you're looking into solar in any way, that is fantastic. I'm here to get you into the next stage. Someone someone that has experience with it, has experience in real estate, and I can talk you through it and see if it's right for you. And if it is, great. If it's not, it's not. But I'm here to help. Okay.
Are you based in San Diego?
Yes.
Okay. Question. I know that I forgot to ask this to you. How many states are you covering? Is it just San Diego, or is other states?
That's a great question. I actually work all of Southern California. So I go to Orange County, I go to LA, San Bernardino, and Riverside. My home base is San Diego, but I travel all over because a lot of it I can do from my computer, and then I'll come out and visit with you to go over everything. We do have a lot of solar in other states. I would have to look at my map because we add states all the time, but most of the southern and western states we do.
Okay, but you focus on San Diego mostly?
I focus on Riverside County, Orange County, and San Diego.
Okay, that's good because they get to meet you in person, right?
That's right. Now, LA County, I go there all the time too.
Oh, you do?
I
okay.
do. Yeah.
So if someone, what would be the average size of the house that would be ideal for solar?
Believe it or not, we can do houses from 1,000 square feet. We do ADUs. We can do mansions. We'll look at your bill. We'll talk you through what goals you have, what you want to do with your electricity, and then we'll cater to your system. We'll design it around you, and you get to approve it.
Okay. Well, I'm really excited to working with you, Chris. I mean, not only you are very knowledgeable and experienced also as an investor.
Yeah.
You can relate to a lot of investors that are, trying to establish their business, and you'll be able to, figure out what's the best cash flow for them applying solar.
That's
right?
true. I'm working with investors as well as primary homeowners.
Okay, there you go. So don't forget to connect with me. My number again is 619-453-4664. This is an incredible individual that you can learn from. And again, make sure you have solar. I think that's the best way to save money. And I actually know how much savings I've had on one of my properties by having solar. So it's really cool that you are able to share that with us. Okay, we will go ahead and take a commercial break, and we're going to have our next guest, and she is Mariana, our music composer. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.